Hi guys, in this video I'm going to be taking you through the difference between pallet labels and pop labels. So pop labels represent a particular stock quantity of a certain item. So when stock first arrives in the warehouse, we give it a pop ID. And then as that stock moves throughout the warehouse, each time it moves, that pop ID can change. And that happens so that we can trace exactly where that particular stock was at any one time. Sometimes though, the pop IDs can get a little bit confusing because of the reason that they change when you move stock, but also because if you move stock, say, to a different location and then bring it back, that pop effectively splits and you end up with basically two different pop IDs existing for this one blob of, say, 5 items. If you contrast that to the pallet ID example, however, or the pallet barcode, that can continue to be used throughout. So that pallet barcode never changes. As you scan it and move it into a location, it always stays exactly the same. And it can also be used to move multiple different SKUs, multiple different pops, all simultaneously. So in this example here, what I've got is, I've got a pallet barcode here, which I've just slapped onto all of this stock to say, everything here is of this pallet. And that's really useful because then I can actually come along and just scan that pallet barcode and put that into a location, and it will move everything from that pallet into that location. The pop barcodes, however, if I'm to say come and scan this barcode, it will only move these 5 items. It won't move the other items on this pallet. So that's the difference. We see that pallet barcodes are much more powerful because they persist throughout the life cycle of the product in the warehouse. So you can just print those off once and use them throughout. You may want to continue to use pop barcodes simply to reference things like what product it is, the product code. It also includes information like when that particular stock arrived, which can be quite useful. But we generally recommend that you use the pallet barcodes to actually move stock throughout the warehouse rather than the pop barcodes. It just makes it so much easier.